Unexpected Journey, Memoir of a Siberian Deportee by Juzė Avižienytė-Žukauskiene. Translated from Lithuanian and narrated by Giedrė Kumpikas, niece of the author, and by Isabelle Kumpikas, the sister of the author. Chapter 78, An Unexpected Enemy. And this watchfulness was not without reason. One of the women guards, Tankova, was very devoted to the party, but not a member. She had not been accepted into the party for some reason or other, even though she really desired it and was trying to earn it. Everyone knew her as a secret security agent, actually not secret, just unofficial. She was in the habit of showing much friendship for me. Then one night, having been drinking, she wrapped herself in her fur and fell asleep, having tied a dog to herself to warn her if anyone came by. The chief, checking up on the guards, found her asleep. Naturally, he reported it to the director. The latter wrote up a reprimand. Meanwhile, Stasiukas, the artist for the bulletin newspaper, was ordered to draw a caricature of Tankova sleeping on guard duty and to put it in the paper. Tankova had probably found out that Stasiukas was to draw her. At any rate, she came over to visit me, bringing a 200-gram bottle of pure alcohol. "Let's drink. I respect you very much. You Lithuanians are cultured people. We'll show them. That Yevdokimenko, the chief of the guards, is a savage." She voiced many reproaches against everyone else as well. I took the bottle, not daring to refuse, and leaning closely against the kitchen shelf, I poured her a glass of alcohol but plain water for myself. We drank. I repeated that maneuver a second time. She got drunk, but nevertheless, telling me to follow, staggered off to the red corner where young people gathered to have a good time. There she went staggering about, waving her arms and boasting, "Wait, Zukauskiene will come. We'll wipe all your noses in the dirt. We'll show you how cultured people dance. We'll dance Western dances, not your Russian stomping about." When I didn't show up right away, she began to stomp about herself and fell down. She decided that her skirt was in the way. I did come, as I had promised, but quite late. I was hoping that she would have fallen down somewhere and would be sleeping, but no such luck. I found her without her skirt, tottering around in the middle of the room. I hid behind some other seated women. I was afraid to show myself, since I knew that she would importune me with requests to dance, and if I refused, she would become insulted, and I would acquire a very unfavorable and dangerous enemy. But someone told her that I had arrived. She looked around and immediately staggered up to me, saying, "Let's go dance. We'll show them how cultured people dance. Let's show these savages cultured dances." She was slurring, barely able to move her tongue. I doubted if she had ever seen the dances of cultured people. I resorted to diplomacy. "You know, Lida, you treated me so much that I can barely walk. You see, I couldn't even come earlier. I had to lie down. So dancing won't work out today. I'll fall down and make a laughingstock of myself in front of everyone." She was disappointed, but believe me, she soon sat down in a corner and fell asleep. And everyone had a hearty laugh about Tankova's cultured dances without a skirt. No one liked her, but all avoided her. But could Russians keep quiet? The following day, when she had sobered up, they laid it all out. "Instead of cultured dances, you just showed a bare ass. Disheveled, your nose running, you wanted Zukauskiene to dance with you. You don't know how to dance cultured dances," and so on. Well, she became angry, and here was an enemy out of nothing. Added to this was Stasiukas' caricature, although the editor, not wanting to make Tankova his personal enemy, did not place her caricature in the paper. Nevertheless, many saw it. Everyone had a good laugh about it. They all made fun of Tankova. She did not have many friends. The director found himself on her list of enemies for the reprimand that she had received for sleeping on guard duty. Tankova stated that all her enemies, first of all Zukauskiene and the director, would find themselves where white bears bathe. Stasiukas, not wanting to be in the agent's sight, put in a request to resign. The director refused, put a notation on the request stating there is no replacement. Stasis turned to the commandant. The latter advised him to put in a second request after 2 weeks. If he was not released, he could leave of his own free will. Stasiukas left for Parbig to be accountant at the MTS. I remained alone in Melstroy. Note, where white bears bathe, meaning they would be sent to the Arctic region.